Welcome in, everybody. Josh here from 8-Bit Goonies. Thanks for watching today. Just want to have a little discussion about my favorite set of all time. As I've stated, I'm new to the Pokemon world. I've got a young son who's into it, and I've really was introduced with this guy right here, the 151 set. My first Pokemon card I ever picked up, I went into the card shop. My buddy had it on the shelf there. Another player, I was playing Magic that night, and he said he wanted one of my Fierce Guardianship full art foils from Commander Masters, I think it was. I said, sure, let's make a deal. You give, I think it was $120 at the time. I said, you give that store credit. You give the owner cash, a friend of mine, and he had this beautiful card sitting in his cabinet. So I said, I would really like that Charizard. So we worked out a deal. He got the store credit, traded it, or gave him cash. I gave him the Fierce Guardianship, and I got this out of the cabinet that night. That was it. That was literally that and this. I picked up the ETB from 151 as well that night. Now, this is a story of believing the hype, right? When the hype is so big for a set, sometimes you just got to believe it. Sometimes you just got to bite the bullet. And, everybody says don't buy the hype. But, sometimes it's good to buy the hype. So I jumped in and I bought that. I think I paid, $50 US for it. This I paid maybe $100 US for it. And sure, it was a risk. Who knows what it's going to come out to be in the long run, but obviously it's paid off. And now you can't find 151 to save your life. We've got videos of people fighting each other to get 151. I picked these guys up. Yeah, I got a couple of them. I paid about $100 US, maybe 110. I think I paid 180 Australian for these because they came out. I think they were 200 or 220 when they first came out here. And I said, we'll wait. They came down a little bit. They dropped down to 180. They were everywhere. Literally, the LGS has had piles of those UPCs. Now you can't get them anywhere to save your life. They're just not on the market. They're not available. So yeah, I just wanted to go through some of my 151 today. It is my favorite set of all time. Like I said, I never was into Pokemon as a kid. I was a Magic player through and through. I played some Arcana and everything, and just recently got into Magic into Pokemon. And it's really been an eye-opening experience. This market we're in right now is crazy. This card down here in Australia, I've seen go for $300+ now. These UPCs, I don't even know what they're going for. This is hundreds of dollars down here in Australia now. And you could have got them for literally $80 a pop all day long. They were all over the place. But that was it. That was my first Pokemon card right there. And I love it, and I have no interest in selling it or trading it. It's just going to sit on the shelf. It's going to sit there. I've got my other Charizards on the shelf there, and it's just a fantastic card. But let's admire this set. And then what we're going to do at the end here, I do have, went to the grocery store, and you know what? Sure enough, they're still stocking Sword and Shield. It's amazing to me that Sword and Shield packs that are 3-4 years old are still easier to find than 151 or Surging Sparks. It's just crazy. So yeah, let's look at a few cards here. Now, one of my first introductions to Pokemon with my son was watching Detective Pikachu. He loves Pikachu, and from that movie, I fell in love with Psyduck. And when I saw this card, I knew I had to have it. So that was one of the first cards I picked up after the Charizard. It's just a funny little card. He's a funny little character. I love that artwork. I think it's just perfect card. I love it. I think and again, this was before the hype cycle. I got that for like $8 or something like that. Same with this Nidoking. Cool looking card. I paid $8 or something for it. Just a neat card, a neat character. What's your favorite 151? If you're an old school Pokemon person, here, well, look at this Machoke here. The moving Machoke. I love it. He's moving this person in or out of their house. It's just classic. There's all the Machokes on there moving them around. doing the heavy lifting. So cool. I've, people ask me what's my favorite Pokemon, and I know it's generic. It's Charizard, right? He's the dragon. He's the beast. He's the man. Speaking of dragons, though, here's a neat dragon. The Dragonair. Such a cool looking card going under the bridge there. And you see pictures of these cards. They don't do it justice. The artwork and the texturing on the special illustration rares and these are, yeah, they're just spectacular in person. They really are. Speaking of Pikachu, this is another one of my favorite cards of all time. Right here, you have all the different Pokemon. It's like a one of those hidden picture, like a Where's Waldo, as they say down in Australia. Where's Wally? Where's Wally? Yeah, I grew up with Waldo, but they call it Where's Wally in the rest of the world. But yeah, Pikachu running across the front there, but you got all the Pokemon. Again, such a cool card. I think this card's very underrated. I would pick up more of those if I had a chance. Again, 151 is so hard to find right now. This is definitely one of my favorites from the set here. This Alakazam. Now this is one of the special illustration rares. It has. See if we can capture that texture on there. So cool. And yeah, he's doing his magic trick. Just just an amazing card. Again, I think I got it this for like $40 Australian, like $30 US. Again, no cash. I'm not paying cash for any of this. This is all store credit. I'm not. This is all trading magic cards for these, so I'm not really out any cash for these. Um, the Zapdos EX, again, this is another textured card. I wish we could get that texture. It's so cool. But yeah, what a neat card. Got the birds, the other birds there. Just awesome. Just awesome. Now, don't get me wrong, Magic has amazing artwork, but Pokemon is just fun, man. It just is neat. And then what would we be without the whole line here? So we've got the Squirtle. People are joking that he's coming out of the ocean. He just took a leak in the ocean there, and he's coming out. That's funny. And then of course he evolves to the Wartortle, which is another awesome card. And then of course the epic Blastoise under the water. Looks like he's turning around to do some major damage. This is another special illustration rare with the foiling on it. Just too cool. Such an awesome card. So yeah, there's that evolution. Of course, we've got the next line as well. The Bulbasaur coming out of the leaves, coming out of the greenery. Where is he going? He's going down to the water's edge as the Ivysaur. There's little bulbs forming there. And then, of course, we've got the full-on Venusaur staring at you out of the forest there. Very awesome. Just such a cool line of cards. And then it wouldn't be complete. This was actually the hardest one for me to find, was that Charmander. That was a very elusive card for me. But we've got it. It's in the set now. It's in the collection now. It will be my son's when he's older. It's just awesome. Love that. And then, of course, we've got the scene. So it's, these are across or whatever, but these are the vertical. So the Charmander, and he's looking up at the Charmeleon. And then, of course, the final evolution of the Charizard. And say what you will about this Charizard. They call him the no neck, the beefy boy, the belly boy, whatever you want to call him. I think it's awesome. It's not my favorite Charizard. No, my favorite Charizard. It's still got to be this one. Old school, shining Charizard. Look at that foiling on there. You just don't see foiling. Sorry about that light. I need to adjust that a little bit, but that is such an awesome card. This was actually my first pickup with my big store credit. This was about $1,000 Australian, so I got that for about $650 American. That comes out to be $700 American, which I think is a heck of a deal. It's actually in very good shape. There's a little bit of edge wear on the top there, But other than that, it's a very, very clean Shining Charizard. Um, yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today is just what's your favorite set and why is it 151? It's awesome. So I will look. There's talks of these coming back around. A little birdie told me that here in Australia we have a good chance to get some more 151. So I've put my name down. I'm supposed to be getting some booster bundles, just the 6-pack booster bundles. My guy says he's going to give them to me at $40 a pop Australian, so that's $30 US for 6 packs. I told him I'll take as many as you can get. I don't expect many. I don't know how much he's going to get. He's expecting it before the holidays though, so who knows? Fingers crossed. If it does come, obviously I don't know. I'll probably crack that. I haven't opened any 151. That's the thing. I bought the sealed stuff when it was new and stashed it out. And I just haven't opened any. Let's crack these battle styles. Let's see what we can pull. But yeah, I haven't opened any 151. These were all store credit pickups. Sometimes it's better if you want the card just to go get the card. Nothing. I've had zero luck with 151. Or sorry, with battle styles. I've had zero luck, period, with Sword and Shield era boosters. I've bought a decent amount. I've got them just every time I'm at the store, they have packs, so I pick up a couple. Or every time I come across them in the wild, I'll pick them up, and I have cracked nothing. Claydol. Nothing at all from Sword and Shield era. I've had good luck with Scarlet and Violet. I've pulled Bubble Mew. I've pulled... Actually, Paldean Fates has been great. I've got 2 Bubble Mews, and I got Charizard. I pulled 1 Charizard and 1 Bubble Mew, and I traded for another Bubble Mew. And then I was... no, not a big hit. I was fortunate enough to pull a Greninja from Twilight Masquerade, although it did take 4 boxes to get there. I also have the Carmine I got. I've pretty much got everything out of Twilight Masquerade out of those 4 boxes, so that was worth it. And I've heard that that's actually good luck, totally, to get there. Oh, what do we have? I don't know. Is that a hit? I think that might be a hit. The Single Strike Urshifi. I'll have to look that up. Tell me, is that... I mean, I know it's not the big hit out of the box, but that actually might be a decent hit. Goodness. I should know my battle styles better, I guess. I don't know if that's a... It's going to go in a sleeve for sure. It's got some texture on it. That's a good sign. I honestly don't know. The Single Strike Urshifu VMAX. Wow. I don't know. That might... Boy. Again, I didn't even look up battle styles. We'll see. I'll look that up afterwards. The slow bro. Cool. Well, anyway, guys, I just wanted to jump on and talk a little bit 151. I am putting together, I'll have it up the next day or two, how to ensure your collectibles properly. Comic books, Legos, cards, all of that. Why you should have it, how you should get it, how to read your PDS to make sure that you are, in fact, covered for it. That's all very important stuff. When you get to a level of collectibles where you've got $10, $20, $50,000 worth of collectibles, you really need to have them insured. You don't want to lose that if your house burns down or anything. So, yeah, something to think about. Well, yeah, we'll have a look at that. I don't know. It's a pretty cool looking card, actually. But anyway, 151 is the bomb. And if it comes back in and I get my hands on some, we'll crack some on the channel. But otherwise, thanks for watching. If you get a chance, I am doing the giveaway. Make sure you check out that video. I'll put the link in the description. All you got to do is like, comment, and subscribe on that video. And we're going to do a drawing when we hit 1,000 subscribers. And I will be giving away all of the hits out of a box. Make sure you are following the channel. And we'll do a live stream when we hit that 1,000 mark to give away all the hits from a box. Could be Surging Sparks, could be the Pikachu coming your way. There will be some Sword and Shield boxes in that drawing as well. So thanks for watching, everybody. As always, take care. I really appreciate it, and have a great day.